Welcome to another episode of Tarek's Community Podcast, Big Local Live. And today I'm joined by Manju, um, which is one of our cooking teachers at Big Local. Hello, Manju.
Hiya, Tarek. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, not too bad as can be, I suppose.
Nice, nice to have you with us today. Today I want to ask you some questions about your experience with cooking. So you have a new book called Easy Indian.
Yes, I do. It's called the Easy Indian Cookbook. It was launched in March, but that's when lockdown happened. So I've been kind of talking about my book on my website, sending copies to people during these times where they can cook at home.
I remember we tried one of your recipes. I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
which one?
I do. It was the potato cakes one, and we did a really delicious chickpea recipe. Yeah, everybody loved them.
Yeah. I. How do you inspire people, like if they want to do cooking? What's the best place to start?
Well, the best place to start is to keep it simple. So don't do extravagant recipes for starters. For example, say you want to cook a meal. What you do is you look at the recipe. It's good to have a recipe guide just in case you've never made the recipe before. Plan the ingredients. Maybe if you are cooking for somebody else, rehearse the recipe. So cook the recipe in advance, the day before or a few days before, so you're familiar with the recipe. But planning is the key because it saves you money and, it saves you all the stress of being in the kitchen, because cooking is a relaxing experience. It's meant to be really laid back, comfortable and easy.
Yeah. I wish I can learn to cook, where I live, but there's so many alarms blocking that problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what?
Do you feel that you're finding it difficult to plan the recipes or cook them?
Because I have alarms everywhere, and
Yeah.
like one thing it will be. Um, so what made you go into cooking?
Well, I remember when I was young, I used to try and figure out how to make dishes when I was away from home by myself. And I just wanted really simple, easy dishes. And I don't know, you may remember Madhul Jaffrey, who still is a great Indian cook. Her dishes were lovely, but they were a bit too kind of complicated. So I wanted easy things, like how to use a tin of beans to make a curry, for example. So I started collecting all my recipes together, writing them down. And then I thought, right, I'd like to offer these recipes to other people. So what I did was I entered a competition run by the BBC. It was kind of like MasterChef meets Britain's Got Talent meets, I don't know, Pop Idol or something. Sent a video of myself cooking and I won it, used that to get myself an agent, and the agent won me a book deal.
Wow.
And that was my first cookbook.
Wow.
So that's how I got into it. But it's great fun and it's engaging with loads of people.
So is this book your first one?
No, this one is my fifth one, number 5. And I'm working on number 6.
Wow.
It's good fun. Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Quite a lot.
Yeah. We can all be writers, definitely.
Because we go to the club on Saturdays. I hope I got it wrong. I would like to. It's not on here, but I would like to ask you. How do you struggle sometimes? To help every person in the community. How do you cope with it all?
Yeah, sometimes it can be stressful, especially like sometimes we have people who are from 8 years old to 80. So uh, basically, you treat them all equally and it works out. And what happens is, you know, when you start a class for the first time, you kind of take a step back. And then the second class, you ease yourself in. And you know what? For all the years I've been doing the cooking classes at Heston West,
Yeah.
you know, they've all become sous chefs. So I don't have to do anything anymore. So it's really laid back. Even you, Tarek, you know what to do.
Yeah, I can't really, you know, when I was in the classes, I couldn't really, how would you say, it, cook because, you know, the tables were
Yeah.
really, really not adjustable. But I wish I could. But I hope that when we get back to the school, um, I can somehow get help from the school.
Yeah, we could. I don't know if your wheelchair kind of raises a little higher, that you could stand by a hob. But you know what? It's 80% preparation, 20% cooking on a hob. That's
Yeah,
what food is all about. Because, you know, especially these days, you buy your veg. I'm trying to eat healthily. Of course, the first couple of weeks of lockdown, it was just horrible. I don't know. I'm sure everyone felt that way. And
yeah.
I was just eating rubbish food. I'm
How
going
do
to
you
admit it.
feel about what's going on at the moment?
Say that again. I missed that
How
question.
do you feel about what's going on at the moment?
Yeah, it can. It is a little bit stressful. I'm sure, not just for me, but for everyone. The uncertainty about everything. That's the worry. But what I've learned is having a routine does help. You may have heard that. If you have a routine and kind of stick to it, you feel better.
Yeah. Um,
And also talking to people, Tarek, like if you can catch a call with someone or Zoom or Skype or whatever, that also helps. You know, just like a catch up about an update of what you did during the day.
yeah. Have you ever met? I'm really interested to know this. Have you ever met any famous person? Any famous chefs? Or
Apart from all the Heston West gang, yeah, I've met loads. um, but the most inspiring person um, was somebody who wrote a book called Schindler's Ark. I don't know if you've heard of the movie, Spielberg movie, Schindler's List.
heard of that actually?
Yeah, yeah.
Long, long
It's a
time ago.
brilliant movie. It won loads of Oscars. But I was at a book festival and this kind of unassuming guy speaks to me and I said, "You're Thomas Keneally?" And he went, "Yeah, I'm the one who wrote Schindler's Ark." And I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm just so in awe of you. You know, what a fantastic book and everything." I was really excited. And then he said, "And you are?" And I said, "I'm Manju. I'm just a cookbook writer." And he said, "You're not just a cookbook writer. Cookbooks are the way we get paid to write paperback novels."
Yeah.
So it was
Oh,
interesting that he kind of was so humble about it that, you know, he kind of thought I was someone pretty high up in the writing stakes. So
yeah.
yeah, he was great. I've met a lot of cooks, of course, Gordon Ramsay, Paul Hollywood,
No
the
way.
usual.
You met Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, yeah, Mary Berry, they're all lovely people. Gordon Ramsay, it's all a front anyway.
Yeah.
He's
You're
like a
lucky.
little kitten.
You're really lucky you are. So another thing I would like to ask you, which is not really on here. So now, when we go back after lockdown, do you think you'll get as many people to the club as it used to be, or do you think it will people will struggle still? You know, they don't feel comfortable to come to the club. How?
Yeah, like I suppose any cooking class, the prime concern is health and safety because we generally wash our hands thoroughly and that sort of thing, as you know, anyway. Um, the only issue is the distancing. So if
Yeah,
the room is quite large, we would still have to keep 2 meters apart at the moment. So that's the problem. Maybe everybody would want to turn up, but it's about policing the social distancing, Tarek.
That's the downside. Yeah. I'm trying to think now.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, what's important is we need to eat healthily even now. I know we feel like eating stodgy food, and as winter sets in, we'll want to eat more stodge. So while it's sort of warm, we should be eating a lot of fruit and veg, and that's important, and eating healthily and not too much sugar and salt, because, you know, with the coronavirus, what they're saying is, I suppose your immune system is compromised if you're not 100% fit. So, you know, we need to kind of help ourselves combat whatever nasty bugs that are around by eating well. And like lemons, a lot of vitamin C based fruits, having garlic, fresh vegetables, carrots, nothing too processed in order for us to gain weight, because a lot of us are not even going to the gym, are we?
No, people are not because of lockdown.
Yeah. So yeah, I suppose you know, it's good to help help our bodies by kind of combating anything that's out there.
Yeah. So you know, we can't go to the cooking club at the moment. What do you think people can do until we can go back to the cooking club? Like things they can do at home?
Well, we can talk to one another, engage with one another via Zoom. We could do Zoom cooking classes.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day, why don't we do virtual video?
Yeah, we can do that. It's easy, no problem.
Yeah.
Because I know some elderly people that I help as well. They're doing conference call cooking.
Yeah,
you know what that is, Tarek? It's cooking on the phone. Unbelievable. Because some of them are not 100% up with Zoom and all the technology. They said, no, we want to talk about food for an hour. So I've been doing that. And that's been great, because it's not just about cooking. It's about having a laugh, talking to people, and feeling less isolated than we all are feeling now. So yeah, possibly the Zoom sessions, texting our images of our recipes after we've made them. That's pretty good. Having a competition of some sort. That could get us going into cooking well and cooking healthily.
Yeah. Do you think people are learning from it personally?
What you mean at home?
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Yeah. Well, from what I can gather, everyone's baking cakes. There's a lot of sugar out there, which is great. Bake away, but make sure you're having a balanced diet. That's important. Again, the greens, salads, try and make more salads, vary your diet, but make it balanced as well. Eat your cake, but eat it in moderation, or try and get like whole wheat flour. You get, well, if you can get flour, whole wheat self-raising and whole wheat plain flour for baking, if you really want to do baking, because the whole wheat flours contain a lot of roughage and fiber.
You know, I'm getting hungry while doing this.
Yeah, I know. But salads, make your own dressings. Maybe we'll do some dressings in the future to inspire you to eat more salad. Make coleslaw, that's delicious. Potato salad, yeah.
So do you think, you know, we've done this podcast now, do you think we encourage people not to cook too many cakes, to encourage them to cook more healthy things more than...
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it would be a good idea to do that. Like, I'm sure, you know, they've been baking a lot, which is fine. You know, you carry on baking, but don't neglect the other part of the diet, which is...
Is it worth putting links at the bottom of healthy foods?
Say that again? I missed that bit.
Is it worth putting like some healthy...
Yes, yeah. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that.
Podcast, healthy.
Yeah, you could do that. check my website as well, manjumalhi.com. That has a lot of recipes, easy peasy ones.
I'm just trying to think of what else to ask you. I think we covered everything.
I don't know if our website, Heston West, has a recipe section.
I don't think so. Is there anything else you want to mention? Or one last one. I know you're already doing some amazing stuff, but what are your hopes for the future?
Well, my hopes for the future are to try and help as many people as possible through some of the easy recipes. Like I'm exploring recipes for people suffering from type 2 diabetes, because in our community it seems pretty prevalent, and with all the experts and the medics saying that, you know, if you have diabetes, you know, you don't get better quicker. So it's important to kind of again look at the diet aspect of that and try and reverse diabetes if we happen to have it. So at least, you know, we're helping ourselves in whatever way we can before there's a vaccine, to just, you know, maintain a healthy diet and don't get overweight, really.
Yeah. So that's another. It's good to keep a healthy diet. So
yeah, healthy diet, eating well, that, you know, eating properly.
So any final words you want to mention, or anything that we missed out that you want to come to the?
No, I think you've covered most of it. Just that I miss everybody. I miss everyone. I miss the cooking classes. I miss the cups of tea that were served. You know, I miss all the guys who are so good. Like, even though I order them about, they just get on with it. They're such experts now at cooking. Yeah, I just miss the banter, and then we eat together afterwards. I miss all that, but hopefully that'll come soon.
I can't think of which food that I really miss, but I do miss all of them.
Do you? Yeah. Is there anything in particular? Can you remember? Like, we made Italian, Mexican, we made Chinese, African,
I think
English.
it was the last one we done before the lockdown.
I can't remember either, but
yeah, I think it was one of the pastas. One of the pastas.
Yes, the mushroom pasta.
I think it was that one, yeah.
Yeah, the tagliatelle. Yeah, that's good, with lots of fresh herbs. A tip is try and get lots of fresh herbs in your food.
Yeah. So, any last things you want to say before we?
No, I think that's it. Just that I miss everybody and lots of love to them. Stay safe. That's it, Tarek.
Thank you for joining me today. I hope people will, you know, be encouraged to do something at home. Be creative.
So do I.
Creative and make something. This is Tarek's Community Podcast. I'm your host, Tarek Mrad, and thank you for joining me, and goodbye.